This is Love from Level Up Consulting Firm, and I wanted to do a video on the reasons why people do not ask for help. Hi, how you doing, Quisha? So, people don't ask for help for several reasons, and I had to do this survey because I am a business consultant and I have a lot of knowledge to offer and a wealth of experience that I want to share with an audience, but I can't do that if people are not coming to me, right? So I wanted to do a survey. You're welcome. I wanted to do a survey of business owners so they can tell me why they don't seek out help. When I did my poll the other day, I got about 97% of yeses. And the question was, do you need help with your business? Yet, they don't have a consultant. And if they do, they're not getting what they need from that consultant, right? So the top reason I received out of the 4 for people not seeking help is bad experiences. So they had someone who was unreliable, inconsistent, didn't produce what they said they would produce. They were bad communicators, or I won't say bad, I'll say ineffective communicators, or they were not communicating at all. They were scammers. So sometimes people paid a certain amount for a website or a service and they didn't get it. And that leaves a bad taste in my mouth because I take my job very seriously. This is something that I'm passionate about, and it's also my livelihood. So when people are out here doing people dirty, not giving them what they pay for, not operating in excellence and being the best practitioner or whatever that they can be, it reflects poorly on the entire industry. And that's really difficult to come back from sometimes because people tend to give up, especially if it's a Black-owned business. And I really don't like it when I hear people say things like, oh, well, I'm going to have to stop shopping with my own, or I'm going to have to stop getting services from my own because people aren't doing what they're supposed to do. But essentially, what other option do you have when you consistently have poor experiences with the same demographic, right? So that was really, really tough to deal with. And then lastly, from the bad experiences was the poor quality. People were getting products that were not up to par. They weren't producing things that they would like to have on their website. They weren't producing business cards that they would like to carry around and represent their brand. And that's a huge problem. So just be mindful of that. Make sure that whatever industry you're in, that you perform at the top of your industry. And if you don't know what the top of your industry is, look it up and figure it out, okay? The second thing, people were too embarrassed to ask for help. So instead of admitting that they're not getting the income that they want, that they're not having the sales that they want, that they don't have the clientele that they want, they just didn't say anything at all because they felt like the silence was better. But just like we talk about in school, the only dumb question is the one that you do not ask. And closed mouths do not get fed. So when you know that there's something you're doing that's not working, don't keep doing it. Figure out what you need to do in order for you to learn what you need to learn and get it done, okay? Do not be too embarrassed to ask for help. You should be embarrassed to be broke. You should be embarrassed to make it past the 5-year mark and see no growth in your business. Because they say that first 5 years determines whether or not you're going to be profitable or not, right? It takes 5 years to establish your presence. It takes 5 years for you to continuously be in business so that people can say, they're still around. And this is just the harsh reality. You have to start somewhere, right? Everyone had to put that work in. So next, some people, outside of bad experiences and being too embarrassed, they didn't know who to ask. And that's where I come in. That's where you come in as a business owner, where you have to go let people know where you are and what you do, right? Because people don't know. Not everyone is going to think automatically to come to you if they don't already know you for whatever that may be, or if they've never seen a review of yours, or they've never spoken to someone who has received your services, or they don't see a pamphlet or an infographic to display what it is you do, right? So definitely put yourself out there so people can know who to ask when they need your services. And then lastly, some people just don't know that they need help. Okay, and I was one of those people. I thought, well, I'm not making sales because I'm not getting out there and talking to people. I just need to talk to people more, and let them know I'm here. And it's a numbers game, right? But oftentimes, we don't know how much help we really need. I didn't know how much help I needed until I hired a consultant. I still have a consultant, you guys. Not for this particular business, but for another brand of mine, because it's an industry that I did not have a lot of experience in. So for something that I'm not too familiar with, I need to have someone who can tell me if I'm doing something right, who can help me plan out my campaigns, who can help me with branding, right? And I'm not too proud to say that I needed that assistance. And so I speak to my consultant every couple of months. We discuss where I'm headed. We discuss where I want to be. We discuss my progress in areas of opportunities and things of that nature. And I'm not holding back any information or feeling like if I tell her this, she may judge me. No, this is my consultant. This is what she's supposed to do. I'm supposed to feel like I was helped at the conclusion of that call, right? So we'll leave it at that. But yes, these are the top 4 reasons that people do not ask for help. And I want you to tag a friend if you feel like they need this video. Share this video on your story. And also send this video to your colleagues. Send it to their email. Anybody who you know that is a business owner and is one of your boss friends, all right? I love you guys dearly. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.